Welcome back with 50 questions Mormons can't answer. Answered. We're in the lease outfit and we are moving on to question 42, the meaning of life. That's not the actual question. Yeah. It's a reference for those of you who got it. And we are doing this lovely view from the rear of the train. And this is an interesting one. So, why do Mormons say the sticks in Ezekiel 37 represent the Bible and the Book of Mormon, when Ezekiel 37:20 through 22 tells us that the sticks represent two nations, not two books? This actually has a simple explanation to it, but if you're not familiar, this is the part. I recommend reading all of Ezekiel 37, but this is the sequence where it speaks of the stick of Judah and the stick of Joseph. Now, what we believe is that the sticks represent the two different books, in this case the Bible and the Book of Mormon. We also believe they represent the two nations. So it's kind of complex. So the way it works, so one of the reasons why we think the sticks represent books is because scrolls were rolled up in sticks, and it would be referred to as kind of a scroll, or a stick would be pretty much the same thing and referred to the same way. So that's part of the reason. But the way it works, Nephi and Lehi were descended from Joseph, so they represent Joseph, and they represent that part of the tribe of Israel. The Jews who remained in Jerusalem were mostly of the house of Judah, and they represent that. So the Jews in Jerusalem wrote their works, and we got the modern Bible was taken from the different books that they wrote, and the Book of Mormon was taken from Lehi's descendants here in the Americas. So it was two. So it represents both the nations of Lehi's, the Nephites, basically the ancestry. Lehi's son was Nephi, and the Nephites, his people became known as the Nephites, and so they wrote the Book of Mormon, and that became that was their nation. So the stick of Joseph represents them, their nation, and their writings. And then the stick of Judah represents the nation of Israel in Jerusalem and their writings, in or around Jerusalem, I should say, just to be completely accurate. So, like I said, we believe they represent both nations and the writings of each nation. Things in scriptures often have multiple meanings or different perspectives of looking at the same thing, and in this case, yes, it represents both nation and what the nation produced, the writings. So anyway, that's a very simple answer to the meaning of life. Like and subscribe if you get that reference I made to 42 being the meaning of life. Like and subscribe if you liked and want to subscribe. I mean, hey, it's free country here. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.